Should we do the Who Would Win of the Week?
Yes. Let's do it. The Who Would Win of the Week. Fuck. Hold on. Don't tell me I don't remember the second person. It's not a bit, Matthew. Okay, I got it. Why would it be a bit? That's not funny.
That's what I've been saying for the past 2.5 years.
The Who Would Win of the Week this week is Phil Weston from the movie Kicking and Screaming versus Stephen A. Smith. Phil Weston, Will Ferrell's character in Kicking and Screaming. This guy right here. Absolute lunatic. Goes off the rails. This is a guy who starts off pretty normal. A family man.
Mm-hmm.
And then...
I would say abnormally normal is his problem in the beginning.
Abnormally normal.
And
doesn't
then
even
he
drink
gets
coffee.
Ultra competitive.
Yeah. Through
hanging out with Mike Ditka.
Well, that'll happen to the best of us.
Right off the jump here, a lot of people are intimidated by Stephen A. Smith because of his ability to talk. Like, that's his profession. That's what he's great at. I, on the other hand, give me some dimension. Give me some specs on Stephen A. Smith. I don't think he's very big, but I could be so wrong.
I don't think so either.
Stephen A. Smith height. I mean, this is just pain.
Matthew, it's coming.
6'1", so he's not small. He's bigger than I thought.
Is he really 6'1"?
I think he might be because there is that one video of him.
Holy
the
shit.
Dallas Cowboys video where he does look pretty tall. So
I mean, Wemby's not. I mean, he's dwarfing him as he would a regular man.
Yeah, I mean, Wemby doesn't count.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, if he were shorter than that,
all right, so this kind of changes
kneecaps.
my thought process a little bit. But I don't know. Stephen A. Smith's advantage is all verbal. But when you see that when Phil Weston gets in that competitive state that, like, he's just bloodthirsty. Like, nothing is he will do anything.
Oh, yeah.
Anything. Even, harm his own family to succeed. I think that's what Stephen A. Smith is not prepared for. I think a lot of people that go up against Stephen A. Smith in verbal altercations ultimately just, like, give up because they're like, this is never going to end. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With Phil Weston, he's going to take it physical, and he's not going to stop until he, either wins or dies. When he's in that mode. Like, yes, he ends up finding a more calm place, but that person, that state that he was in is still inside of him somewhere. And the way that Stephen A. Smith likes to debate will bring that out in anybody, especially a guy like Phil Weston. And I think that's where Stephen A. Smith's going to have a serious problem.
There's a difference between people who are always in fight mode and people who try to condense and restrain themselves until they fucking snap.
Yeah.
That's the kind of person that Phil Weston is. And
it would just be hysterical because Phil Weston in Kicking and Screaming does get in some verbal altercations, and his chirps are just hysterical because they're not good, but he says them loud and with confidence, and I would love to see him do that back at Stephen A. Smith.
In a way, it's two guys who really will never admit defeat. So how do you balance that out?
Well, that somebody will ultimately always admit defeat when it comes to a physical altercation because somebody's
it's gonna have to.
Somebody's breathing and somebody's not. And I think Stephen A. Smith would be quicker to admit defeat in a physical altercation than he is in a verbal altercation.
Yeah.
Whereas Phil Weston would be so riled up from the initial verbal altercation that I think he's seeing red.
And there's also that difference of this kind of reiterates what I said already, but Stephen A. Smith, he is constantly arguing. That's a kind of a default for him.
Yes.
But when Phil Weston... Supreme debate. When Phil Weston is in that mode, he's breaking out of his normal character. His adrenaline is super high. He's not feeling pain or thinking things through. So he's just a full dog off the leash. He's going to go absolutely crazy. And
listen, we could, continue to talk about Stephen A. Smith. I actually don't mind Stephen A. Smith. I feel like a lot of people don't like him. I think he's hysterical. But yeah, I'm taking Phil Weston all day long. Stephen A. Smith, he goes, he pretends he's a big sports guy. He goes to basketball games, plays Tetris on his phone. Doesn't even watch the game. Candy Crush, playing Candy Crush on his phone. Not even watching the game.
Well, it's addictive.
So not Phil Weston. Phil Weston's fucking dialed in.
That is true.
He is dialed in, and he wins this fight 10 out of 10 times, in my opinion.
Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna go Phil Weston as well.
I like that. Vote on that on Instagram on Friday. Who would win of the week? Phil Weston from Kicking and Screaming versus Stephen A. Smith.